Okay guys, we're out and about and I'm on a hiking mission with Mr. Compton. And I've come to the same place I was last week. I was up here last week and get some message. Fancy coming out, blah blah blah. So I sent him, I says I'm already out in Wales. Sent him the photo, he says that's where I was going to go. So we've come back and he's taken me a little bit further along the track because I only come out, we was over on this lake here and spent the day on the lake. So the first place we've come across is this chapel. Oh, it's stunning. Now I've seen it last week and I wanted to get a video, get a photo from there. Got chatting to a guy, missed the image basically. But today we've got that rolling cloud, the lights passing us regular. So the drama in the sky and that is really changing constantly. So, and while I'm talking to you, I've just seen another image. So what I've done is got the camera in my fanny pack and we're gonna do some handheld. And what I like about it, now we walked up here, we had some heavy rain last night through the night and the path is full of puddles. That could change the image completely. So I'm gonna get the camera out and try and get a shot of that. Now obviously I can't go through that image with you because it'll be handheld. It'll be an handheld shot. Just wait for this fleeting light to come by and we'll get an image. But I really like the way you can see I think that bit of water in the pathway, in the roadway here, could make a difference to the image, to be honest. Right, let's get the camera out and see if we can get a shot. Guys, you can definitely tell it rained heavy last night. There's a lot of water about. Got a beautiful waterfall dropping down right from the top of the mountain there. So there's got to be some sort of lake or some sort of holding water up the top there, but it is absolutely gushing down. There's some interesting buildings and it looks like if we're walking up we've got a bit of a steep hike up in a minute, so maybe I might just take my coat off before I get too hot and sweaty. But this is a very interesting place. Not sure if I'm going to get the camera out, certainly not yet, but very interesting. I do like it. But if I can I'll just take you up here. Oh right, okay, right, I'm going to have a look down here. That heavy rain and that heavy water that's coming down, it's totally changed it. I think we've got for a daytime shoot, I think perfect weather because it's constantly changing. It just amazes me where you find these buildings. How the hell did they build them? Amazing, absolutely amazing. Paul's just gone in, so I'll wait till he's chatting and I'll go walking and show you it. Yes, what a place. Right, let's go and have a look at this building. So we've got some sort of cellar down there. and up into the main bit. Look at this. Our fireplace. Bloody hell. I assume this will probably be the big fireplace, will be the kitchen. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Just go walk out the back. Let's get out of it. Oh guys, we've come to the top of the quarry mine area here. Apparently there's a couple of shafts here that I've just heard Paul talking about. One that's right behind you guys. But look what we've come across. Look at that for a waterfall. Again, with that heavy rain last night, it's that'd have probably only been a trickle yesterday morning because we haven't had any water for a long while. Paul's just going to see what's in that building there. we were just saying how amazing it is. How many people must have worked up here and how they built these buildings. You got any rope? There's medic. Now what's he doing? He's obviously getting a quick snap of that waterfall. That waterfall is pretty impressive. And to be honest with you, I think if it weren't such a bright day, or it's bright at the moment, it could make for an extremely nice waterfall image. But I don't think I'm going to bother just because it's in glorious sunshine. But maybe if we come back down this way, we might be able to capture it on the way back down. I hope you can hear me all right, by the way, because it's starting to get a proper breeze now. But yeah, look at him, he's right on the edge of the building. Okay guys, I'm just going to sit behind this wall out the wind. It's a little bit breezy down there and it's going bloody cold. But we've come across this lovely waterfall and it comes cascading through this little sort of gorge area. And we've obviously on the slate area here down into the mine. And I was taking some images and I've got some sort of problem with me. I ain't sure if the SD card's failed or something like that, but we're doing a bit of a backup at the minute. So I can't actually, I daren't switch my camera off at the moment, so I'm just going to give it 10 minutes. If it doesn't happen in 10 minutes, I'm going to have to switch the camera off, which means I've lost a fair bit of data. But I haven't actually took many images, so I wouldn't be that disappointed. And I suppose I could capture them on the way back down, but let's see what happens first. As long as I can take more images, that's my worry. If I need to do like a system update or something with no signal, so could be a slight disaster. And I haven't brought my other camera, which I normally chuck it in the van anyway, just as a backup, which is bloody typical. But anyway, we've got this lovely cascade of water here. Like I say, if I walk down there, you're not going to hear me through the noise of the water and the wind, or I don't think you'll hear me. So I thought I'll come up here. It's a lot warmer up here actually, and just tell you really what's happened. And then behind us here, if I poke my head up, if we have a look up here. Oh no, we can't quite see them. Let me show you if we walk round. We've got some more very interesting buildings. Like I say, to hopefully photograph if I can get my camera working. I've never had out like that happen before, so God knows. But we'll give it 5 or 10 minutes. If it doesn't happen, I'm ripping the battery out and seeing what that does. But at the moment it's saying data recovery. So well, God knows what's happened. Anyway, it is what it is, and I'm sure we'll deal with it. Let's see if we've got any data recovered. Paul's just down there getting an image from there, which is exactly where I was. So he's basically pinched my shot. But no, it's a real nice. And what I like about it, normally you try and cut that sky out, but that sky's quite dramatic, so it's quite good. So it's really nice. So hopefully, I think I've got the image if I've stored it on the card. If not, I can always grab it again. But what there is more cascades coming down this waterfall here. So and there's one bit there where Paul is. I think he's going to try and photograph it now, which I'm going to go back down to. Some lovely step cascades, and I don't know whether we can get in the right position to photograph them, but maybe we can. So it's worth a try. We'll see. Very interesting though, and I'm sure as we walk up, well, I don't think we're going to go any further away. I think we're going to go back up that way towards the buildings, which will be interesting. But I bet some lovely cascades up there as well. It does look, it's one of them places think, oh, what's around the corner, So yeah, it's very interesting. What a great location. Just gutted about the data. Never mind, it is what it is. Stop moaning, son, stop moaning. Well guys, this waterfall is pretty impressive, and what makes it is we've got this beautiful dark cloud behind it and a beautiful rocky outcrop as well. So the cloud shrouding the outcrop of rock, and then this beautiful waterfall in the foreground. I just hope you can hear me well enough. Hope you can hear me well enough because of the winds, the noise of the water and things like that, but it should be able to. But yeah, wow, that's all I can say. Making for a real nice dramatic image. And I also like the steps of the waterfall, the cascades as they come down and into this big drop then, and then it runs down into the quarry and down. But yes, absolutely stunning. And we have got that dirty cloud above, so I'm going to try and get another image or so. Now the water's running really, I hope you can hear me. The water's running really fast, so I don't particularly need a too slower exposure. But I'm ISO 50, f22. I've got the polarizer on, and then 1/8 of a second. But what I think that's probably more than quick enough. So what I'm going to do is probably put it to ISO 100, so I can have a shutter speed then of around 1/12 of a second, and we'll take another one at that shutter speed. Just grab a couple, because I like every element of the image. I just hope that image works. We'll grab another one and that'll do. it is going to be a multi-video, but I'm going in the first one here. Like I say, I've had a bit of a camera fail, and so that might jeopardise one or two of the images, but we then went to the waterfall. I think got some nice images of a waterfall, and then we've come over to this area here to photograph. So oh, what a location it's turning out to be. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and get ready for part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, because it's going to be an epic one, let's say. But no, I don't know how many there is, but it's going to be an epic one, so I'm definitely going to have to break the video up. So yeah, catch you guys on the next one.